What's up guys, this is Kenny Pop and I just finished watching the anime called Charlotte and I decided to do a review on it. So let's get started, shall we? I will try my best to briefly summarize this anime series because so much stuff is going on. So our main character, Yu Otosaka, appears to be a very intelligent, handsome, charming guy that every girl think that he's perfect, but he has a deep secret, which is that he has a special power to kind of possess someone within 5 seconds, one at a time, and he used that power to kind of pass his test. Like, if I'm taking a test, I'd be like taking over the smartest student in the class, look at her paper, then 5 seconds up, I went back to my body, I copying down the answer. That's basically what he does. I actually really like the story plot in this anime, and I guess the story plot is also the reason why I put this anime to be in a high ranking in my list. My summer list is in my top 5, just so you guys know. But it's because it's not simplistic as many people would think. It's not all about, oh my god, they have superpowers and that's it. No, there's something more to it. You have to watch and you have to be like, there's more details to it. It's not just about mindlessly people who have superpower. It's about teenagers who have a problem, who might be in trouble because they have those superpowers that are unwanted. If you guys haven't watched this series, go and check. It's only 13 episodes. It's not that much. Maybe for those of you who are busy, but you know, just check it out. It's awesome. And clarification, if you think this is actually a happy-lucky-going anime where there's not like just, you know, randomly happy, then you're wrong. There's actually some very depressing and dark scenes, which I'm gonna go into it later on. As for characters, I really like the characters in here. Like, I find that you have the most character development in here, because you see how in the beginning he's a jerk, straight up jerk, but then he changed little by little and he actually started to care someone beside himself and his sister, which is, you know, awesome. And he and Tomori, oh my goodness, they're just so cute together. But you know what, they don't give me a kiss in this season. I'm kind of sad about that at the same time. I feel like they can do a better job on character development for Tomori, cause like, sure, she is more open up than before, cause in the beginning of the series, she have a barrier around her that's really hard for people to approach her, even the people in the club. But as the story progresses, you see that she's starting to accept people and that she's willing to welcome them into her circle. As for animation, it was very satisfying. I have nothing to complain about that. Soundtracks, I love the opening. It's so cute and good. It described the anime pretty well. But you know, knowing as a stupid person I am, Kenny, like, I just can't figure out why it was called Charlotte to the end of the series. And I was like, and people pointed out, I read some of the comment section for where I watched it, they're like, oh yeah, it's named after a comet. And I was like, duh, in the opening there's comets like shooting meteors, probably comets. Stupid me. There you guys go. A fun fact about me is that I'm very slow at picking up things. Yay! Let's get serious here. The first half of the series is pretty much happy, nothing much is going on, and I guess the comedy is really repetitive, and some of you guys might find it funny at first, but as it keep repeating over and over again, you just lost the comedic touch in it. I don't know. So, but I still enjoy the comedy. But you find out about Tomori's past, and that her mother basically sold her and her brother off to scientists. What a great mother you are, Mom. I mean, Tomori's mom. And then in the middle of this anime series, you see how Ayumi died from her power collapse. It's a very dangerous power. That power is like basically based on your emotions. Like if you get angry, if you're scared and stuff, all the things around you will collapse. So it's gonna fall on you and you die. It's like a self-destruction power, basically. But so after Ayumi was dead, you went through a big change in his life. You see how he got really depressed. All he ever eat is cup noodles. Guys, I love cup noodles, by the way. But he eat cup noodles all the time. He went through this very, very hard time in his life of losing his only family members. And you see how he went through the wrong path later on. He was about to stab a guy in the eye. And then you see how he picked up the cigarette and almost trying out to smoke, and then Tomori stopped him from doing there to get him back on his right path, which is cute. So most people said that this episode is actually the best episode from the series. I agree in that. It's actually a very good episode. And then you start to go toward the end of the series where you find out, well, I feel like it's kind of rushing that, but we found out that you have a bigger brother and that they used to be guinea pig for scientists, and his older brother have the power to leap through time, and he did, but every single time he leaped, his eyesight get worse and he becomes blind later on to the point that he can't use his power. So he keep leaping back through time, trying to change the future of them becoming guinea pigs, and he finally changed where he and a group of other power users to build a school that is safe for power user, or to, in other words, protect them at the same time, so that they don't have to worry about being kidnapped or taken by scientists. And we learned that you have another power besides his possessing one, and that is while he possessed that person, he can also steal that person's power. So if I have the power to fly, he possessed me, he steal that power, he got the power to fly, I don't get the power to fly. Man, that sucks. I want power to fly. But yeah, and stuff happens lead to the other, and you find that this guy, the villains at the end, decide to kind of kidnap Tomori and Pooh, and there's this really unnecessary violence. Like, it was so violent that I thought that I was watching a whole entire different anime than Charlotte. But I mean, there's a scene where they were like ripping off Pooh's nails and stuff and punching him. Like, I can't help but feel those pains, man. It reminded me of Tokyo Ghoul for a minute. And then, so Pooh died in order to save Tomori. You can't do anything or even leap back through time because his eye got cut. But I have to say the villain are pretty dumb. Like, come on, if you're a villain and you know what your opponent have and the power he used, use smarter. Or even I don't know those things, I will use the obvious tranquilizer. Come on, still, like, even though I'm lazy, don't you want an easy job? Just like shoot someone to sleep and then you take. One thing I really don't like about this anime is the fact that how come the ending, you and Tomori doesn't kiss. Come on, guys, don't we all ship Tomori and you together at the beginning of the series and you expect them to kiss somehow? Because Tomori and you make a promise that when you come back they will become a couple. They didn't kiss one bit. Man, I was so disappointed. So anyway, that's it for today. I'm gonna miss the series like a lot, but you guys learn a few new things about me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. And comment below for any other anime reviews I'm gonna do. Yay, or I should do. Anyway, adios.